Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Tailored by Faiza, and it's that holly jolly time of the year. So we are going to make some beautiful tree jelly roll ornaments. Yes, you get it right. We are making some tree ornaments and we are going to sew those up. So this is going to be a unique idea. The best part about this ornament is that they can be made in any shape, in any size, and you can even make it with the scrap piece of vinyls that you may have, or the jelly rolls, the PVC roll, whatever the scrap you have. And even if you do not have a jelly roll vinyl in hand, you can actually use the covers from the bed sheets, the transparent sheet that comes in there. They are very handy to sew as well. So let's get started. Let's begin with picking up a shape for your ornament. You can either free draw it, you can print out a template, and this is the time when you have to decide the size of your ornament as well. If you're using a scrap piece of vinyl, then you have to size it accordingly. Next, we need a jelly roll. Over here, I'm using a printed jelly roll, but you can definitely use transparent PVC. So here are the steps to make this ornament. First of all, you need to draw the shape at the back of the fabric vinyl. While picking up a shape, please make sure that it's a simpler one so that it's not trickier to cut the vinyl. Next, you need to cut out the shape. Now that we have cut the shape, let's move to the third step. In the third step, we will sew the jelly roll to the base cutout. For that, I highly recommend using a Teflon foot. It's a piece of cake to sew jelly roll with Teflon foot. Unfortunately, the tips and tricks like putting a tape at the bottom of the regular press-a-feed does not sew well on jelly roll, especially when you're considering to sew something really small. For example, the project we are working on right now. Now take your time to sew all around the edges. The neater you'll sew, the better it will turn out. I suggest not to cut the jelly roll prior to sewing it to the vinyl fabric. It's easier to adjust as the jelly roll moves slight a bit when you are sewing it to the vinyl fabric. Leave an opening at the bottom of your ornament and sew up the rest of it. We will use this opening later on to insert some fun filler. I love the way PVC or jelly roll adds a beauty to a project. It's definitely trickier to sew PVC or jelly roll, but remember, the secret is in choosing the projects carefully. The simpler the shape are, the easier it is for you to sew the curves and turns with a sewing machine. Alright, so it's all stitched. Now, moving to step number 5, let's cut off the axis. All this jelly roll that we have axis over here, let's cut it to the exact shape as the base cut out. It should be easy enough because it's already sewed up. Just remember to use the middle of your scissor. And most importantly, please do not use your fabric scissor for this project. You don't want to end up messing up with your favorite pair of fabric scissors. Step number 6 is my favorite. Let's fill up this ornament. I'm using some sequins and confettis that I have handy, but you can be creative to use what you like most. Chunky glitter, gemstones, snowflakes are few ideas. I also have these scrap star cutouts that I'm going to fill this. Fill it up as much as you like, and once you're done, just sew the opening close. Ta-da! It's ready! Shaky, shaky! Look how beautiful it looks! I totally love the way it has turned out. Just one last step. Let's use a hole puncher or a seam ripper to make a hole at the top of this ornament so that we can insert the ornament string. Depending upon the thickness of your sheets, you may need to use the hole puncher a couple of times to make the hole go through. Let's now insert the string and close it. Shaky, shaky, look, it's ready. And I really love the way it has turned out. You should totally give this one a try. For the pink one, I will be using a seam ripper because that's a glitter sheet and I don't want to mess up my hole puncher. So I'm going to use the seam ripper, and I will have to do that a couple of times as well because it's not easy to make a hole in a vinyl sheet, a vinyl or the jelly roll. So it's going to take a bit of efforts over here. Now let's insert the string and it's ready. And you know why it's pink? Because the person it's made for loves the pink color. So, what do you think? I'm sure you have already figured out what you are sewing this Christmas for your loved ones. So this brings us to the end of our short video. Cute, quick, simple, handmade ornament that is definitely going to create a memory. If you like the video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.